Something going on in your background.
Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. That look can't miss down. Standing tall, ready, always on go, taking me to pin town. P.O. said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on the age, that's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said true, why no 10 time. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a problem. Don't be worried about a straw, dude. Do you and I'm a do I. Certain boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend even took a beat, I was fresh meat, no quick fire. Kept me wet and Beyonce, put a ring on it in the lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, but I'm shooting three. Put sweating into the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the court's hit. Violins in a bell tee. Open up, let me splash it. Water emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. All right, I was talking about emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get it. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Walking through the air, no night flight. That was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all the don't like 2 finger signs so far, out can't be caught. 9 inch crunch time, and send it home like a walk off. AMG on steroid, get the flex muscle with a nightmare. Coming full force, no one, just no, I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock and say, tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. Good hell when you fall. Took him to the water, let him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm an old damn lifeguard. Been there with a Miss Shaw. Light show me once hard. Get skatebooks in our town car. Play my hand for the W. Time told me about who is who. Baby on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome. This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. Tell them what we're talking about today. We're finna get a good one going.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. One other great thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Just like it, share it, and subscribe.
That part.
You ready to get started on this subject tonight?
All the time.
Okay. Well, let's do it then. So, when do you know if a marriage or a relationship has ran its course? When is it time to leave a relationship? So do we know when the course has been ran, you have finished the race and conquered whatever it was? The season is over. What season is it? Or when is it time to just leave and pack your bags?
What's up, homie? I see you too, man. I think when it comes down to that, am I getting blowback?
Yeah, you are a little loud.
Okay, I'm turning it down a little bit. That's better.
Say it again.
Is that better?
Yes.
Or is that too low?
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, that's true, man. But to do it. Uh-oh. He said, what it do? What he said, what do you want to know when it's time to leave a relationship? Yup. Just that question.
Just a question.
Um, I think let's see why people stay in relationships. I think the usefulness of a relationship is the reason most people stay in relationships. Some people stay in relationships that they don't want to be in because it's still useful to them. Oh, some people, some people, uh, some people run out of relationships and forgot how useful it was. And once they got out of the relationship, then they started struggling and everything started happening wrong because they felt that they could take on that journey by themselves and they might have wasn't built for it. And I think a lot of people don't realize, you know, probably just uh, some people need people, even if it's just for advice and other stuff, how to move and stuff. A lot of people don't know how to navigate this world real good. And a lot of people just need people for advice. And sometimes that what a man or a woman is for the other person is some advice, some helpmate, and all that old type of stuff. Read that.
Let me come down there and go live with you. Well, actually, Marvin, you don't even have to travel. If you would like to join this live and be a part of this platform, you are welcome to. I can put the information into the comment section, and you're welcome to join at any time you want. Howard said, when one person in a relationship can't control temptation.
He said,
when one person in the relationship can't control temptation, that's just part of it.
yeah, I think when you look at a relationship, and I'm gonna tell you this, Tara, sometimes we get so caught up in a relationship trying to control somebody else temptations or whatever, and I think you might be talking about like cheating or something. And I think if that's all your relationship is, trying to catch the other person cheating or anything like that, you never really had a relationship. Y'all had a situationship, because I don't think y'all was sharing a lot of other things together, which wouldn't even be a relationship. I think a lot of people miss a lot of boats, a lot of stuff, trying to change somebody who probably good for you to try to make them the perfect person to you, and
Right.
that will never happen. So you got to take the good and the bad with a lot of people. Like, some people get in a relationship with somebody that smoke, and then all they be saying to themselves, if I can just stop them from smoking, that'd be the perfect. Nah, you don't supposed to come into a relationship trying to change somebody. I think you got to accept them or who they are. And I think sometimes people got to find out who they are, who you dealing with, because I think that's the problem. Sometimes we try to wear blinders over our eyes and say, I don't know who this person is. When deep down inside, a lot of people know who they messing with. A lot of people know. I was listening to this dude earlier today. He was like, yeah, a woman would sit there and watch a man jump out in the Rolls Royce and have diamond rings and all kind of stuff on it. And they can ask him, what you do for a living? And he'll say, I do yard work, and you know what I'm saying. And a woman might sit there and believe him, and I ain't never seen him more yard. Didn't meet him on the yard, and nothing. And it's like if you really don't know who the person is, that's probably the biggest factor right there. You know it when you meet a joker, or he been to jail, or you see his rap sheet and all that. Believe what it say he is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't believe what they say it is. They can see a long rap sheet, be like, but he got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mhm.
believe right in your face.
Right.
He is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. He said no, they're afraid to get out on their own.
Yeah, that can be a big factor too. She said facts. I said no, homie. Let me see.
Amber
Okay.
said, I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years. There's been some infidelities during that time, but he recently put a ring on it. And I found out he was still messing around on me. So then I was dumb enough to think he would stop when we got married. Clearly that's not the case. Either are realistic. So that was the point in the ring thing. Well, actually, I feel like, just from a female perspective, I
Go
feel
ahead.
like sometimes when they give those ring, it be a serious gesture that, hey, I plan to commit to you. But if it's just in them to just, go out and do their thing, it's just in them. So you got to see, like, if this is something I'm willing to accept, or if this is something that I just can't accept. So in those instances, you have to think about if this something that, if he offered me this ring, am I going to take this serious, or is he going to do right by me, respect me, things like that? So,
Mhm. Yeah. Man,
Roche said, open, honesty, and effective communication is important in a healthy relationship. I agree. But everybody can't be open and honest because everybody's still feeling like they have to have that representative there.
Mo Shack, stop calling me. I'm on live. Player, you on the thing. Just ask your question.
Maybe they have a question about how to get on the platform. So maybe that's it. I did post the platform. If you care to join the live, you're welcome to. You don't have to show your face if you don't desire to, but
Right.
you're welcome to come on with your comments.
Yep. It's a link. You had to hit the link.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, what's up, Latasha up in his house?
Hey, Tasha. Hello to
The
you.
link just showed up. It wasn't up yet. You must have had to share it again.
I just shared it again. I
Oh,
thought it shared earlier, but apparently it didn't. So
yeah,
I do apologize about that.
yeah. Um,
He said, you're going over the question.
what's up, Kimberly? Up in his house. Open this thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kim.
And there go the there go the link and the YouTube link. And read that.
Alicia said, to answer the original question that was posed, leave when you're done. If both are not working to grow together, you will grow apart. Okay. I can kind of feel that.
Yeah.
If there's something that's not worth fighting for, if you don't think it's something that can be fixed, then I would agree too. If it can be fixed, you're not willing to fix it, then why stay in the situation?
Well, I
You got to
think,
think about all avenues of it, though. But I'm just saying.
yeah, I think a lot of things. I put it this way, and I'm gonna say this again because I said this a long time ago, and it kind of flew over a lot of people's head. A person that can keep a car for a long time can keep a relationship a long time. If you meet a woman and she's getting a new
Really?
car every year, I think she's in and out of relationships just like that. Most women and that's with relationship. Most women that get stuff fixed, they fix cars. They keep that. They like that used car. They still got their old car, even if they get a new car. They still love their old car and stuff like this. So I think you got to get a woman that's down with fixing on her car. If you get a woman and her battery go down and she change cars because her battery ain't working no more, yeah, it ain't even no reason to get in a relationship with her.
And you gonna do that to us because of cars,
Yeah,
really?
it's the mentality. The
Oh, okay.
mentality, the mentality in your head is not to fix stuff. In your mentality in your head is to trade it in,
It
get me,
replace it.
replace it. And that's the same thing with relationship. Remember, I used to say, you can forgive a man 30 times or you can change men 30 times. It's up to you. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people, it ain't the fact of the person most of the time. It's the fact that you want to change that person to somebody else, not the person you want. A lot of people don't like the person that they knew that person was 10 years ago. They don't like that same person. They want
Lord.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I got you.
I'm thinking like that. Come on with it.
Tara said, my husband recently told me he went to his ex house to get some of his things. He left over her house, and I'm no dummy when it comes to him. I can't even go to work out of town without his BS. We go spank your husband. Husband, what are you doing?
Hey.
So
Did he come back? Listen, watch this. Did he hold on, watch this. Did he come back with anything?
Did he really move anything?
If he came back with a whole pool table, you can't be mad at him.
Okay. Kim said, well, I got a 2018. It's still going. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Alicia said, I worked on my own car, sir. Change headlights, install radios as a hobby. Divorced 2 men. Next point, please. So how long did you have those cars that you worked on? Because he said,
right.
That's his thing. He said because you kept it a long time.
If you're on your third car now.
This is the man perspective. This is his perspective. He's saying like you can do whatever you can on your car, but he said the length of the time that you own the car, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
How many cars?
She owned in 2018. So
right.
Rocking about.
Did you have different cars during them different marriages? That's what I'm saying.
Because she did say work like past tense. So let us know, Alicia.
I mean, like it's a new car.
So just
I worked on my own car, changed his that install. Okay, but I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible.
So I hope those divorces weren't because of the car. She said multiple cars, which included that one. Okay.
Okay. Boom. Like they were saying, the first one.
So when you no longer envision a shared future. So you're not thinking about a future together. You're not even thinking about growing any type of way. So your envisioning is off. So somebody need to work on something,
You heard it. Multiple cars, including that one.
She probably still have all those cars and not the husband, right?
Okay. Okay. It's and that sounds good. Look, I have never one thing I can say about a lady. Um, I remember putting up a TV for a lady one time, and I'm the type of person. You know how you have all them boats and stuff left over. They got the little multi-pack that you can. What's now? I'm like, hey, where you want to put your little boats at, just in case you want to, put up a different TV or whatever. They're like, nope. Throw that shit in the trash. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like women will goddamn it. When it's time to go, one thing about a woman would pick up her stuff and move.
Well,
She said, nah, she have 2 cars.
oh, okay. She said, nah, she got 2 cars. Okay, good.
Yeah. But yeah, see, one thing about a woman, if a woman's gonna leave, if one thing, okay, I'm gonna tell you over my time, one thing I know about a lot of women, if they financially able, they move along quicker. That's why you always get this time of the season when women leave their man. Soon as they get their income tax, they would change phones, change homes, and change area code on a nigga.
Well,
and I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I done seen I done seen people just haul ass. So so I just know one thing about the new year, and this is crazy because I got to think about this. One thing about the new year, I remember women going into the new year knowing they finna get their tax money, already talking about like stuff like, hey, I'm sick of. Oh, hold on. Oh, she on the YouTube, but she wasn't. Intuitive thoughts. She said greetings. I just wanted to say shots out there. She said some on YouTube, but it didn't cross over on here. But it's all right.
Oh, okay.
All right, come on with it.
If there is no intimacy in the relationship, this can indicate a serious problem.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Once, yeah. Uh, but as I was saying, like at this time of the year, I remember when women they train their man, that they know they finna get their tax money, and they start cutting off friends and everything, frenemies and everything. Like they'll start off 2026 or something. Oh, I'm leaving a lot of y'all back in 2025. I ain't mess with y'all. This and that. I'm telling you now, women would get raw on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, it's something else. Okay, let me read intuitive thoughts. God damn, my bad spelling that. She said, on a bad dude, but a good man, it's shared celebrations like a trip and gifts. At least it should be that way. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a lot of women that are haul, but because of a bad dude, And she said, money, money, money. I'm telling you, when it comes to the first of the year and women can smell that money coming, they will cut people off like they were never there. You know what I'm saying? And,
Moved in.
and see, the problem with a woman that makes good money, she feels like she can cut a man off at any time. So most the men that they deal with is some of the men already riding on eggshells. It seemed like he had to prove himself, 3-4 times a year, 5 times a year. You know what I'm saying? He got to make sure he make it rain for Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthday, just bring some flowers home or try to make some stuff happen. I just think women that make a lot of money, it's harder for them to keep a man because they accept less shit because they don't need the shit. Sometimes the women that make a lot of money, and then I also think it's about where you from, because I know, it's women. Sometimes women down south is way different than women up north and stuff like that. Like women that come from different places, they sometimes treat men a little different, maybe better or whatever, or you never know. But I just think the culture down here
The upbringing.
is not great.
No,
I don't
okay.
think I don't think the culture is greater on the man side. The man really has a hard time trying to deal with a woman that makes good money because, like you said, I'm gonna tell you, and I think men the one messed it up because I remember when I was growing up, and men used to say, "I pay the cost to be the boss," and that kind of threw everything into chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now a woman that's making money, and she can say the same thing. I pay the cost to be the boss. But
Hello, that part.
but only thing about that, a lot of women, it don't matter how much money they make, they don't want to pay the cost to be the boss.
Oh no.
They just want to be the boss because they make more money.
It's my own account.
most women would say, "I ain't taking care of no grown ass man. Fuck him. Yeah, goddamn it. He better man up, get it like me." Like I even watch the women that be on TV, and the first thing they say is how they ain't gonna stand for a, 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 a man not making as much or more than them, and they make
Mm.
it 250,000 a year, and it's like it ain't even a good 1% of men that makes that kind of money out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, well, a lot of women think I think it's only 10% of men that make over 100,000. And once you take out gay men, and once you take out married men and all that out there, it's down to damn near 2% if you just try to just average on black men that's available. So
Right.
the thing of 98% of women is looking for just 90% of women looking for almost 2% of men out here sometimes. It's just crazy. And it just shows that a lot of people don't know how hard it is to make 100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not easy.
And to make it consistent.
Yep.
Okay, peace. Mr. Intuitive said peace over chaos. She said peace over chaos. Oh, and hello, Keisha. up in this
Hey,
house.
Keisha. Hello to you.
Yeah. So
So, are you saying finances are the only value of a partner?
oh no, I did not say that. Oh, you got to get me right. I said finances in a woman's hands change the whole dynamic of a relationship. See, a man that's making a lot of money, he think about how he can take care of his family. A woman
Mm,
that got a lot of money says, I don't need this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And people don't even understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you got men like people always say, why do what's the Gucci man, stay with his wife, married the girl, and when he got out of jail and all that old type of stuff. That's because they say he messed around and gave her $2 million, and he messed around and went to jail. He got out of jail. She was 8 million strong. Uh, you know, come back and built stuff up. I mean,
hmm
and people don't realize once most men realize the woman is really down with them, it makes them look at the whole relationship different. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a woman make it seem like her money is her money and this and that, so he already know it's a separated adventure. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if he trying to squeeze money out of her like an orange or something, that like, you know what I'm saying? Like he asks her for a little money and she like, and I remember coming up and I remember, you know, being out there in the streets, this and that. And I remember women used to offer you their tax money, offer you half their tax money. They might want their tax money back. They'll offer you. You need it. Just bring me such and such back. You can have all, women was that confident in men out there at one time. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And and all I can say is both sides probably did each other dirty because I'm sure there's some men out there that probably ran off with the tax money. It probably, probably some women that ran off with the money the man left behind. I done had plenty of partners. Shots out to some of my partners. I know a couple of them looking, but shots out to a couple of my partners that I know that had women that when they got locked up. I know I had one partner. Is he was married and his wife started messing with a woman and left 3 months. When she found out he was getting out of jail, she left. She left all his stuff in the house and left his whole house 3 months before he got out of jail. They had a kid together and everything. She left.
Oh, goodness.
But I mean, it's stories like that all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, I remember what kind of did me, and I remember a dude got in an argument with his girl long time ago, and he owned the first little kind of black strip club down Lakeland, close to the roller skating place. And I remember his woman telling the folks that he had his stuff in his spare tire. And I remember
Man, stop
going to
it.
jail. Yeah, I remember him going to jail. And I remember how that story just came over. And then you start seeing once a woman got mad at the man, she would tell the police, everything about him. She would be that evil to try to tell. So as you come up and everything, you start as a man and start realizing that, a lot of these relationships are conditional. conditional relationship. Long as the conditions suit the woman, she will stay in it. Long as she feel like she's not winning or something in there, it start leaning another way. If you get in an argument, you get in a fight or whatever. Sometimes a woman, even if she feel like you just leaving, she feel like she done help you get somewhere or whatever. She want to take you down. You know what I'm saying? You don't watch plenty of movies where the police come and a mad woman or mad at her ex done sit up there and set them up and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's rough. It's rough out here. All right, come on with it.
Women used to offer men half of their tax refund. What? Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. Shit. Good actually gave me half her tax refund. I gave it back, but I mean, uh, yeah, I was a recipient of one of them one time, but after that, it was a rocky situation like that, and I think when a woman feel like she helped you a little bit, she feel like she can hold some over you. So then after that, you just stop. Some men just stop trying to get help from anybody because you feel like somebody's gonna use it to try to hold it over your head for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? That, like, people don't realize. Okay, it's some dudes get your money and don't bring it back.
Yeah.
Don't bring your money back. You feel me? They got sad stories and jail receipts and all this old type of stuff and bail money and all this type of stuff that women done got, spent half to get bail money and all that, but that's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? A smart man don't get just as much his due for being a man of his word and coming back and what's name. A lot of that, a lot of men that's about their word, about their game out here. Sometimes they be the ones that I think sometimes the woman don't want to up their game with them. I think some men try to up their game, up their status, all that, and sometimes if a woman feel like she, I think sometimes women get scared of men that ambitious. You know what I'm saying? I think ambitious men scare women sometimes, and I think sometimes women try to reduce relationships to pussy and money. Yeah, because most ambitious men want to. If you gonna come to him and talk about you gonna be his ride or die, his partner, he wants you to goddamn it shit. Don't be scared to put it in when goddamn for a motherfucker to win. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will say they down and this and that, but proof is in the proof is in the pudding.
Alicia said, "I never offer tax refunds, no loan nor gift."
I understand. I mean, shit. Like I said, it take people kind of like, oh, she said, poor men. He said, women scared of ambitious men. What woman told you that? Well, I mean, sometimes, like I said, it's proof in the pudding. Sometimes men, I know go getters that go out here and get it. And I say this: I ain't gonna say women, certain women not scared of them, but it's certain women that's terrified of growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like a man that's ambitious and he want to go mayor and he want to go to these upscale type things, and you got to grow up. You got to be a grown up to be with this man. Some people don't want to grow up and be a grown up. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like, so I won't say that women are scared. I just think it takes special kind of women to be able to deal with certain kind of men. And it's like anything. Like it's certain men that's scared of certain type of women.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's nurses and doctors and this and that got themselves together and all that. And it's men that don't push up on them because they probably think, okay, she make good money, this and that. Oh, it probably gonna be a problem, because some men like a certain type of control and this and that. See, it take a special kind of man. I remember being in the gym with my gym partners, and I done heard us talk about it, and old boy was like, hell, I don't give a damn. My wife make more than me, goddamn, that's my money too. I'm listening to them and I understand what they saying. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's how the psyche supposed to go. But sometimes the psyche ain't that it's our money. Sometimes the psyche go, especially if you get in a relationship with a woman when she got her money, she got her money over here, you got your money over here, and don't nobody want to come together for nothing. It's still that psyche. It's mine, this mine, and that's yours. As long as your ass be for mine, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's that will not get in relationship with certain dudes because they feel like he gonna ask for something. And it's the same thing with men. It's certain men that won't get in relationship with certain women because scared they gonna ask for something every day. If a woman start off with me talking about paying her bills or coming some kind of swag or something, take care of me. Yeah, you got to get my hat, man. Listen, an ambitious man ain't got time to take care of a woman who can't take care of herself.
Hello.
Because just like I don't have to ask a woman to get my hair cut. I don't have to ask a woman to get, buy my clothes and all this stuff. But if you come to a man that got himself together and the first thing you doing seems like you begging, it's gonna be a turnoff.
Yeah.
And it'll be the same turnoff for a woman. If a nigga just jump out and nigga start begging, you gonna do the same thing. All right, and two of the thoughts said, they have been hoodwinked and bamboozled by deception. And she said, very conditional, sadly. Okay. All right.
Very what?
Very conditional, sadly. That's I don't know if I missed that comment. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, come on with it.
O'Shea said, you're right. I know a female gave half her tax money to her man to flip and she never seen him again. That's the ones you gotta watch. You can't be giving everybody your money.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what happened with that too. Sometimes women come in there and they start talking to a dude like they know the game. Like they start telling dude like you gonna flip my money like he her worker or something. See, I'm the type of dude I came at it. I'm gonna give your stuff back to you. You know what I'm saying? Give me a week. I'm gonna give you all your money back. You know what I'm saying? And it gonna come with benefits, but you know what I'm saying? But I didn't never see when it sounds too good to be true, it's
most likely it is.
See, when you come and if you talking to a dude and you say, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you 5,000, you flip it and give me 10,000 back. And he said, yeah. Man, that man ain't planning on giving you shit back when you sit up there talking to him like he worked for you or something. You got to think about this. This a hustler too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if he talking sensible, it's like at the bank. If you give the bank some money, they ain't gonna tell you next week they gonna flip your money to 5,000. So you should expect some sensible return. You know what I'm saying? Like if you give him
Mm-hmm.
5,000, he say, "Well, I give you 6,000 back." You should be good with it. But all that old doubling the money and all that, I give you 5, you didn't bring me 10 back. No, that shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you gonna put a dude in a mind state of just getting you and gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're right. I know. Oh, yeah, we said that. She said, at this age, if financial support is needed, dating should be last on the list of priorities. Ambitious people become established people.
Yeah. And
That,
I would agree with that. If you meet a man and he over a certain age and he ain't got nothing, believe me, he ain't really had nothing all his life either. See, a lot of people that get stuff, they always constantly getting stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people have too many habits to get more. Some people have too many other things that they care about. See, you got to really care about money to get money. You feel
yeah.
me? And you can't be how they say a fuck nigga out here. You can't be a dude out here trying to step on everybody to get the money because that's
Mm,
another way of get yourself out of. Cause see your name when you got a name out here in the streets. See, sometimes your name can get you something that regular can't. Like a dude know your name good, and he'll fuck with you when he, this other dude name bad. Like I'm gonna use as example. I remember a dude. He was on the south side. He stayed over there by Blackburn.
mm,
I ain't gonna call his name out. Well, he stayed
no.
over there by Blackburn or whatever. So he had a infamous name, and his name was dealt with robbing and other kind of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like other type of stuff too. So when serious hustlers, people that really had money, and they seen them coming, they play like they ain't had nothing. They play like they ain't what's nothing because they ain't even want to deal nothing with them. They ain't want to fuck with him in no kind of way. They ain't even want to fuck with him going through you. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't even want to go through somebody else to fuck with them. That's just how bad some people name out here. That if somebody else hear your name and they don't hear, nah, man, don't even bring them around me. Don't even bring them on my street. That's how hustlers. That's how some hustlers are. Niggas' name out here can fuck them, but for the rest of you get a bad name out here, you might not never get no money because dudes that can help you don't want to fuck with you. You
Mm,
feel what I'm saying? And that's just simple, that's just simple how it is. And I agree. If you come up a certain age like this, you should not need financial support. And that's one thing I can't agree with. If a man out here and he needs financial support at this age, baby, run. if a dude looking for financial support, I can see if a joke of he just wrecked his car, something like that. He needs a ride or something like that. But even if he need a ride, he should need financial support.
right.
He should have some money somewhere. If he ain't got no money nowhere, he ain't never had no money nowhere.
That part. Police said, I'm surrounded by career minded people in military. I don't even travel on the hustler side of city.
I
If
can understand,
not,
I can understand that. But like I said, like hustlers have a whole different lifestyle. But like I said, and military people, they think different too. So sometimes wherever you born and stuff like that. You know, wherever you born and stuff like that, it just hello. Can you hear me?
yes, I can.
That stopped a little bit of that. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. No problem.
Yeah, but yeah, I think a lot of people um it just hard for uh men and women in this day of time to actually even trust each other because we going through a lot of the crack years and people on drugs and all kind of stuff, and you never know people scamming and everybody's so um individual these days. People don't care if they lose a friend. You know what I'm saying? See, when I grew up, people cared if they lose the good friend. They'll be like, "Oh man, that was my good friend," and damn, they changed on me. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like,
Yeah,
"Man, what's happening around here?" You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I think I think what kept me from losing real friends because I never based my friendship around money. And I think once if you base your friendship around money, you would never keep the same people around you because as soon as you stop going for them, they're gonna look at you different, they're gonna think about you different. All my friends, most of my friends, all my life, they know I've been cheap and everything. So I mean, like I done help a lot of people, but I'm not finna base my friendship
It's- mm,
around me helping. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm not getting nothing out of it. I'm just helping somebody, and then you know, once they like a leech, so once they get everything out of me they want, they like fuck it, nigga. I
mm,
didn't train that nigga dry. You know what I'm saying? So I think
it's
a lot of
like
people
that.
a lot of people have that type of mindset too. They come in like leeches, like they gonna suck it to dry, and then they gonna move on to the next trick. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to be treated like a trick, you got to stand for something or fall for anything.
Yep.
All right. Bam, come on with the next.
So feel consistent contempt rather than love. Elaborate.
Huh?
Elaborate. Feeling consistent contempt rather than love.
Um, let me put the other one on here too. Come on with it.
Experiencing a total breakdown in communication. So no communicating is that's what that meaning like what?
Yeah, it's like you know how people feel like they really don't they stop loving a person, they just you know how people just in it and they really don't know why they in it, but they just
Mm-hmm.
in it. So a lot of people feel a certain kind of way about the situation, but they don't know what to do about the situation. Don't know should they leave, should they go. And I remember watching movies and watching people that lasted a long time. Like I watched that movie, The Fences and all that. And I
But then
remember, yeah, I remember him talking to his son, and he said, "You think I do this shit because I like you?" You know what I'm saying? Like he gave the best thing. You know, he was like, "This is my duty." You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
everybody got a duty. I got a duty to raise my child to a certain point so my child can survive out here. And I think what's happening is a lot of people ain't raising their child to survive because they don't even know how to survive.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't raise their child to do something because they don't even know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you barely surviving, if your son jump off the porch, he 18, 19, and then next thing he know, he looking at mama and daddy, and they ain't got much. I already got out here, I got me a job, and did this, and did. I'm doing because a man want his child to do better than him.
Mhm.
So the man ain't gonna get mad because his child is doing better than him. But the child sometimes will look and say, "My daddy taught me to be better than, wanted me to be better than him." You feel me? But see, you got a lot of people can't even teach their children to be better than them. They teaching their children actually to be worse than them because once you start doing stuff like, when you start looking at your child like a friend, you partying with your child, smoking with your child, this and that, you are actually harming your child more than because you know what? Your child gonna break it down to his child. And he gonna try to make this friendliness early with his child. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you supposed to teach them how to make it through this world. That's the first thing that I think you supposed to be trying to teach a child. You supposed to
Yeah.
teach a child, I'm not your friend today. I'm a teacher and this and that. We gonna get to that friendly stage one day. But I got to teach you how to, it's a cruel world out here. And I got to teach you how to bob and weed through this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, "What is this? The breakdown in communication or
Mm,
parenting?"
yeah. Parenting. Yep. Parenting. Come on with it.
So, when reverence turned to routine,
When what?
reverence, like you have respect for someone or something, you treat them with deep respect. So it's not even about that. It's just like a habit form. You're just
Yeah.
moving with emotion, just like on this emotional wave, you know,
Yeah.
it's just something that you do.
Yeah. And I think a lot of relationships start being like that. It's like, well, but see, that's life. Life sometimes become a routine. You know what I'm saying? And we don't understand that life that became a routine more than we want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's
Mhm.
how sometimes we can get frustrated because we feel like we're doing the same rat race and ain't get too much farther past here, past there. And it seems like we're doing the same thing every week. And that can be frustrating. And that's why
Yes.
people need date night and all this kind of, certain little things to try to put a spark in it, or something.
Yeah,
So
but people get away from that thing. When you start doing your own thing to build your relationship, a lot of people move away from that thing and fall into the sort of what America say is time, like Valentine's Day. People may go all out for Valentine's Day when the love is not there the entire year. So now you're putting all these effort in just this one day because this is what everybody else is doing. I
yeah,
want to date you now because it's Valentine's Day,
right. And then the day after Valentine's Day, I ain't even speaking to each
that part.
other. didn't like each other till Valentine's Day.
That
That's
part. We just got together because
and
of
you know what?
Valentine's Day.
And I think there's another problem too. I think like sometimes, and I think men see it sometimes where sometimes women start acting better or start acting rat around Valentine's Day is a couple weeks out or something, and they start
Yeah, you can get you a whole girlfriend then.
So I think a lot of people start acting way better than they usually would be just because it's getting close to Valentine's Day and stuff like that.
Yep, that part. And it's true. People do that.
Okay, you
How they
got
say
to,
you work they say you work different on what you want.
you got did you read this one other one down here?
Let me see. Hold on one second.
When you're no longer going
I'm
on
having a little technical. Just let me see.
okay. All right. I would read a comment while you
Yeah, do
doing.
it for me right quick. Do it for me.
Let's see. She said, I agree. Spontaneous is from both people as intimacy. Yeah. Yeah. I think let's see. She said when they stop supporting each other in any way and arguing, jealous, competitive, hold on. Com, com, competing, compet, competition.
Competition creeps in.
I think now the relationship is toxic. Uh, I'm. I think stuff like that. I think the relationship always been toxic. I think. I, I'm gonna tell you, some relationships like that start off sexual. We like
Lust.
yeah, lust. It's a lust type relationship, and I think that's when you get kind of blindsided and you really don't understand what's going on, but it never was a real relationship. I think sometimes people try to force something that is like oil and water. Some things don't mix, but sometimes people still try to force certain things to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Try to make it work.
Bro. So I think when you say stop supporting each other, because I don't think I don't think once you supporting somebody, I don't think the support just stop. What it is when they first got together, they were doing shit they ain't want to do.
The
Like
representative went back
and
home.
like that, like a person over he like football game, going to the football game with you just cause it's a new relationship. I'm doing stuff because see, I'm gonna tell you, and this happened in men and women, and a lot of women. I done heard women say stuff like that. Like women will realize what they didn't do in a past relationship, and they will go over and beyond trying to do something new in this relationship, but not realizing is not really what they want to do. So then
Anyway.
right. So then once the relationship get on down the road a little bit, then they start pulling back from doing what they did because they feel, okay, I got this person now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
okay, that person was doing stuff that they really didn't want to do. And so, that's why I say that the worst thing a man can do and the worst thing a woman can do is try to be fake starting off and it ain't gonna last. Like you start to let's go play pool. Knowing you don't want to play no goddamn pool.
That part.
Let's go. Let play card. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let. Don't want to do none of that shit. Cause guess what? We can go back and say what you do every day now. A lot of people do a couple of things, go home, watch TV, blah blah blah. They don't do all this stuff that they want to do with that person when it's fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once they got that person, they don't want to do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I figure the best thing people can do sometimes is just say, "Nah, I pass. That ain't what I like doing." You know what I'm saying? And I know it's always certain stuff that people do on each side that they don't want to do just for the other person. But
find a middle
there's
ground.
no reason to make yourself just do stuff that ain't nobody really making you do. You making yourself do these things that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like if a woman came to me and she just talking about me like, oh, you know what? I would love for you to go to the ballet place with me and this. That. I'm like, no.
Not even for the kids.
Hey, no. Not like as in it's my child or your child, this and that. You talking about just going to ballet,
going and see it, like the opera.
Something like just like saying, let's go to opera. Oh, you just ain't never heard it. Once you hear his voice, you gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
and I can understand, you know what I'm saying, because that's what they say when they separate regular people from bougie people and all that, because they'll say, oh, you like to do this, you bougie. No, it's just they like to do that. I could have a woman that like to do certain things that I don't like to do, but just don't try to push it on me. You got friends that you can call that'll love to go to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just don't push it on me. And that's the problem sometimes. Sometimes women and men got to stop trying to push stuff they like on the next person.
I agree.
Yeah.
She said that's compromising to share each other's interests.
Yeah.
In the common ground to accommodate each person.
Yeah.
Like me.
But see, but what I'm saying is some things can't be compromised. Some things is a no. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some things is a no. If a joker say, hey, I want to go see Chris Brown, you coming with me? No. No.
No, we gonna take his shirt off.
It's just a no. Well, you know, we can come back. We can go see James Fox. You want to see Jamie Foxx? He gonna tell jokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be watching Hammer or Chris Brown or Michael Jackson. I ain't never tried, even though I like Michael Jackson music, I ain't never went to no Michael Jackson concert. That's my sister thing. You know what I'm saying? And if she ever asks me, I tell her no. No, that ain't. So I just feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing wrong with it. You feel how you feel. You rock how you want to.
Yeah. Come on with it.
So growth is happening individually, but not as a unit. That's the same thing that we were just talking about earlier. When you no longer envision a shared future, that's the same thing.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It is.
No,
well,
it's not.
I'm saying, okay, well, hold on.
Okay.
Listen.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, let me tell you why I'm saying it. Let me tell you why I'm saying it. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're growing, right? So you're individually growing, but not as a unit. Like I'm growing to make myself healthy, to move this way, to make this money, things like that. That's the way I'm growing.
Yeah.
So that's my future to make myself better in these areas. So we're not envisioning these things to grow together. You know, that separation, like that's what you're doing. I'm doing it this way. So if you're doing your individual thing and not as a unit, sometimes that can be a problem.
Well, okay. Can I tell you why I say that?
Sure, go ahead. When you
Okay.
stop chewing,
I feel like the problem with that is if you call yourself growing, some people use that as an excuse to separate yourself from who you once was. See, what I'm saying is, if you truly love somebody, just because you changed and you became a vegetarian, you shouldn't push vegetarian on me. You feel what I'm saying? Just that if you was smoking cigarettes and I was smoking cigarettes and you stopped, you shouldn't. That ain't no being I'm a bad person because I didn't stop. I was already doing it. You feel me? If
well,
I'm
I wasn't speaking. I wasn't speaking
smoking
in.
weed, this is what I'm saying. If I'm smoking
Okay.
weed and you don't and you were smoking weed and you stopped smoking weed and I still smoking weed, see, you might have grown to be better. But me, I still never changed who I am. I'm still the good man, that the provider, protector, and all that stuff that the man supposed to be. But what it is here, you feel like, okay, I'm in the gym now, live, this is that. I done got better. You know what I'm saying? I done outgrew him. He ain't what's name. But you know what? You know what happened to a lot of women that outgrew men? They be outgrown old women by themselves because they done outgrew everybody. Because guess what? A lot of women don't realize that man that love you or you done had a kid with him or whatever, and that man love you to death. Most nine, I say 7 times out of what's named that you ain't gonna find a man that love you like that man love you. You feel me? That grew with you to this point that you done outgrew him now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's 10 years,
Listen.
you ain't changing. It's 10 years, you ain't changing. You need to do better than all that. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
if
I
you
say
quit
something?
outgrowing everybody, you gonna be by yourself, outgrowing and growing like a goddamn tree by yourself. This and that, and you gonna look at everybody else like they grass. I'm
Okay.
just
Listen.
But
But when I'm thinking about growing, I wasn't thinking about individual habits or things like that. I was thinking like um doing things on your values in life, period. Like new
that's still
behavior. Okay, but listen, I'm thinking like on the growth and like anything to make you better as a person. So
individual.
but listen, if you're choosing, understand what I'm saying. If
Okay.
you're choosing to develop for your future, like things that we can grow and build together. I wasn't thinking just like on your person because everybody should self vitalize themselves to make themselves better as a person. But I'm just thinking like if you're in a relationship, we're thinking about development, new competences, like we're building together type of thing. Holistic improvements,
Can I?
areas of life that can make us grow together. I
Okay.
wasn't just speaking just like individual because like somebody can want to lose weight and somebody else doesn't.
Okay.
And that may not be nothing to build your future, but I'm saying like holistically.
Okay, but I'm gonna give you the kickback on that. Uh,
Okay.
uh, a lot of people, this old outgrowing shit. Who you think came up with this shit? Women with money. Women with money came up with this outgrowing a motherfucker. Men, all the time, when they were staying with women 50, 60 years and all that, they didn't never leave their wife talking about how to outgrew you. You ain't had no job in 50 years. I've been taking care of you. I took care of this family, all that. No, a lot of them being worked themselves to death, left my house, left your grandma's house, and all that stuff. They didn't have the mindset of outgrowing their woman. You feel what I'm saying? But see, now you got a mindset of a woman that all of a sudden all them outgrowing a man. When have you ever heard a man say he outgrew his woman?
I don't hear men say that.
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. This is a woman's made up concept of outgrowing a motherfucker so they can have a reason to leave. That's all that is. I'm making up a reason to leave.
It's a nicer way to put it.
Right. That's all
I'm
that
with
is.
this. It's
So
over
all
with.
that old outgrew you shit, that shit come from women with money. That's all that came from. It ain't never came from no man with money. Ain't no man with money. Amazon.
He don't say
On Amazon,
like,
the
I
dude
don't
that
accept
on
it.
Amazon and Bill Gates and all that, they didn't say they outgrow their wife. Their wife came and divorced them and said, I done outgrow this relationship. I think it's time for me to go and get my split and go and live the rest of my life how I want to live it. That's what that happened. Because guess what? It's a rule that came in up there, and I think it's around Kentucky or Tennessee or something like that. That it's a new thing that they trying to come up with. Like the woman don't get, like, it's not that old half thing and all that old type of stuff like it used to do. You know what I'm saying? And it cut divorces down 25%. Because it's about the woman being able to split the money and take off. And if the woman can't split the money and take off, she ain't outgrowing these motherfucking rich dudes. She ain't outgrowing them if she can't run with the money. I remember watching Basketball Wives, and she was goddamn it messing with Ocho, and she realized, and she divorced him and realized that she ain't gonna get no alimony and this and that, blah blah blah, and she cried. No, it's all about the money. If they can't run with the money, they'll rather stay there in the castle. They'll rather stay in the castle than run without the money. You know why? All the basketball players and football players, after 7 years, most of them are broke and divorced because the woman see it coming. They see it coming. Soon as they ain't got the career, they gonna build up that money. They trying to jump off that train and try to make it on their own. Okay.
Alicia said sharing experiences build bonds. Might be only once, but it builds it.
Yeah.
Okay. She said
hey, I'm good with people agreeing with you because, like I said, it's a woman thing.
Oh Lord.
What's up, Kimberly? Up
What's
today?
her name?
She said, I'm super late. I'm super late. Okay.
What's her name?
Huh? Kimberly Blige.
Well, before we continue, shout out to Kimberly. She's a young lady that makes our t-shirts, pillowcases. I don't know if she's still doing it. I don't see no content, but shout out to Kimberly.
Okay.
It
said, what it said?
Men with wealth
okay.
often commit on the caliber of a woman. Same thing.
You said what?
The caliber that they commit on the same caliber of a woman. So like you say, women with money, move different and grow over. And she's saying like the men do like the same thing. If they have a little coins, they feel like they don't have to settle for this. They just don't say it. They just move a little different. I want a little higher standard type of woman.
Nah.
Oh man. No, we're not saying for knocking them off. No, we're not saying for knocking them off. We're saying to be a part of your life. So knocking off and being a part of your life are two different things.
Right.
Okay. Right. So that's what we mean.
But what you saying is that being a move different and want to knock something off. That what you saying?
No, everybody do that now. You want to knock somebody off, you knock them off. But I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to have somebody in your life, you settle for a different quality because you feel like your standards are a little different when you're well off or you're more consistent or settled in your finances. So when your finances mean something, you feel like you mean something and you don't have to settle for so much less.
Oh, you said he might. No, but I understand what you're saying. If a man made it to a certain level on his own,
Right.
and then he might feel a certain way about picking and choosing a woman or this and that. But
And
then
women too.
at the same time, if a man make it all on his own, I think it's harder for him to commit to because he kind of smart.
Oh, that's what you're gonna say.
Please like and share. It's free.
Okay.
And she said, I am. She's
Okay, well, good. That's
She's
what's up, Kim.
it's too close to Valentine's Day. She got to get on top of it. She said, exactly. And she said,
I believe so as well. Okay, there it is. Kim said, hey, I'm taking orders for Valentine's Day monographs
oh, did
and
you?
Super Bowl t-shirts and outfits. Okay, then.
Yeah.
So who going to the Super Bowl again?
Seattle and Seattle and
New England, right?
yeah.
That's been a long time you heard those names, you know. So
Yeah.
shouts out. May the best man win.
It said wealthy men not going to the projects looking for a date. Yeah. And so and I say the same thing about, well, one thing about it, wealthy men hang out at women that feel like they want them, make sure
Go
they
and show up. So
show
they
up.
don't have to go to the project. They just go to the sports bar. You can meet them. So they don't have to go to the project.
They ain't no regular sports bar. They might be at the cigar bar. They might be at the golf.
Those parts.
Might be at
Wherever
the
the
golf.
money is
It's women around here trying to take up golf if they know they there. I'm telling you that it's women that they listen. When I remember back in the day when I used to go to sports bar, when Last Call first opened, I used to go to the sports bar all the time, every night. Man, there used to be a couple of women scattered here and there. Man, next thing you know, women started coming there with jerseys on and everything and shit. They
in the team and everything.
I'm telling you, they were trying to knock jokers off up in that time.
Alicia said, neither are wealthy women. Stop acting like women are wrong for outgrowing BS.
Oh, no. See, this the thing. What I'm saying is most men get wealthy in marriage or this and that. That's stats. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Most
statistics, okay.
Statistics, most men get wealthy with a wife. And what I'm saying is when they get wealthy with a wife, they don't just leave. If it's the opposite, if a woman gets wealthy with her husband and she's the one that's making most of the wealth, oh, it's a whole different way that man got to move. He got to he got to be coming with something, or she gonna be ready to replace him. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard a lot of women talk about it. I don't chase them, I replace them. I remember hearing women say that a lot of times. What's up, Rhonda? Up in there? House up in the thing.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yeah, I done heard a lot of women talk about how they don't replace, they replace. So I don't think men go around like that. Like we were saying earlier, you might got men that might go around and tap something off or something like that, but they don't take off. Man, you got some women there here They'll take off on me. I make the money up in here anyway. You can hear on movies how they talk to a woman with money, how she talk to her man. Shit, get over here. I'm thinking, man, you just be
And
like,
he'd be like, bow wow. Bow wow.
but he always bow wow. A bow wow will always bow wow. Yeah, so it's going on. Just like if you look at a biker gang and you see dudes that got masculine, very masculine or this and that, you don't see the same bow wow. When women meet men where they are, you know what I'm saying? And most women, if they meet a man in a certain place and they feel like, okay, this dude gonna do what I say, boo, 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 they'll move like this. But I don't think it's lasting. I don't think, even the dudes, they just here for a little time, not a long while.
Okay.
It's rough in the swag.
I already know.
Okay. What's next? Right.
So you feel more peaceful alone than together. And that's scary. If you have to be around someone where you're walking on eggshells, I mean, after time of getting to know each other, you still have to walk on eggshells. That's not good in any relationship.
Yeah, that's feel like a pimp. Okay. Go ahead.
I wouldn't know anything about it. The relationship requires you to abandon boundaries to keep the peace. So if you ever have to accept what you don't want to accept just to keep the peace, like, hey, I'm gonna let you have that. That's not good either.
You know what? I can't agree with that one now. Because
we'll talk about it.
The reason I say that because I feel like everybody accept boundaries to keep the peace. I think that's part of relationships. Like you got to be able to set aside differences and boundaries to keep the peace. Anybody that's telling you something different than that, he's saying it's just one-sided. I mean, that might be a super abusive relationship if it's just one-sided like that.
Yeah.
Somebody, that's some shit you just don't want. Yeah. She said, leave and run. And I agree.
That part.
Rather say I feel more peaceful alone. I mean, like I said, I tell people, I think the world has made everybody kind of. I don't know if it's the world, just the world, or COVID did a number on us too, because COVID really separated people where people didn't mess with each other like they used to. I remember before COVID, everybody hung out here, hung out there, and now since COVID, a joker just cough wrong. You like, you know what?
Right.
I ain't fucking with y'all. You know, nigga can't even have a cold no more.
You sound sick. Something wrong with you.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Oh.
A relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Love exists, but safety. Okay, where we at? A relationship doesn't end because love disappeared. Sometimes it ends because peace, respect, and purpose did. So, like, why am I here? what's going on here? Am I supposed to be here?
Yeah.
I still love this person, but I don't have no peace here. It's toxic. I don't respect this person, nothing they think or say, or the purpose for me even being a part of this person's life is not even for my own comfort anymore. So, hey, and
Yeah.
that's part of the saying where you say, people say, oh, I'm growing apart.
Yeah. That's
Boy,
all that is right
yeah.
there. That ain't no what they did. They was always the same person. When you start growing different or you start filtering your head, you start cause see, I'm gonna tell you another thing that can happen. I'm gonna tell you one thing that happened to women a lot like that too. A woman can go, she can have a sort of good man or whatever, and she can go and hang out. And she can hang out around 3 other dudes. And she looking at their mannerism and how they talk to them and this and that, because you gotta think these dudes on their best behavior because they ain't slept with you or nothing. These dudes on their best behavior, they said
They
everything
fishing.
want to hear and all that. They being nice. Oh, you want me to bring you a drink bag when I go to the refrigerator? All this old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that they probably would never do if they was at home with their woman that they doing because they in a different setting. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
And I tell you one thing. I ain't never wanted to be that. That's why I always respect Pierre Smooth and a couple other dudes I know on the internet that they been the same way. They'll speak their mind. They'll tell it how it is because he gave a goddamn live today that was historical. But I feel like we ain't got enough men that ain't scared out here to just say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Just don't give a damn. I'm gonna be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I like dudes like that. I like dudes that, like if I'm around them, man, fuck you, big boy, man. Blah, 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 blah. They don't care. They just don't be themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stand a dude because a woman showed up or this and that, or a couple women showed up. Now he a totally different motherfucker than he was just 5 minutes ago before they showed up. Now yes, baby, I want to make rooms here. What do you need? Do I need to go to the store and buy you some, baby? Look at his goddamn money. Goddamn, he was the cheapest nigga out here. And this nigga done found the bankroll and everything because the women done showed up. You know what I'm saying? And he changed everything, how he talking, how he acting. And you looking at the dude saying, man, look at this. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like when a dude when he ain't authentic, when he can't if he can't tell a woman no, or he can't tell a woman how he feel for real, and he being fake on what he is right there in front of him, I can't respect him. You know what I'm saying? I just can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people probably could respect him, but I, I can understand being respectful. I can understand, women here, we ain't gonna be so vulgar, this and that. But to change everything about you, that's the problem I have. A lot of dudes would change everything about them in a snap second. Because women got to be careful too, because that's a dude that he just out for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They get what they can get. That's what that be the issue. A lot of times we're out here in whole relationships, marriages, whatever. You have these unknowns that appear suddenly. They want to be the best thing that ever happened to you. So their representative is there. They're out there trying to seeking what they can devour. And they're working on you hard, waiting for you to fall And once you fall, your partner may not know you're falling or has failed, but they know, your partner knows. What I'm saying is people out here that's seeking to destroy things that people have put together. It's people, that's their job. They are hang on for 50 years waiting for that one opportunity to destroy anything that you have. And people do that. It's so many people out here that's doing that. And I've been around people that had this conversation and think it's so funny. So that's the thing about people. You have to realize what you got, if it's willing to, if you're willing to work for it or not. You know, it's people around here waiting for it. But Alicia said, realize not all men share your mentality. Some men cater to women and are generous. Men should respond to the presence of a woman.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Men should clean up a little bit, respond to a present. Oh, but I got to put it this way. This is going on what kind of women coming into the field too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you got women that's coming up, hey, pull up that drink, motherfucker, you got women that come different. Then you got a woman that coming maybe a little more classy or this and that. So it's going on how the woman coming into the mix. You know what I'm saying? If she coming like she one of the bars, or is she coming, I done seen, goddamn it, I done seen men just change over, women we I already know or whatever, but just a woman showing up shouldn't have a dude faking who he is. You know what I'm saying? Who you truly is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel like you're doing that in life sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's like you might be in a chameleon or like a lizard. You know how lizard change colors with everything. Then when it's stuff around them, he changes colors, this and that. And I think just like this here, like I can't change who I am just because somebody showed up. And I think just like when you're in a room, you can tell when you're in a room or in a club, the person over here might be popular. He got a crowd around, he talking or this and that, blah, blah, blah. And you can tell the person that's listening to this and that. And then you can also tell the dudes that just get thrown off because of women. Like a woman can enter the room and throw his whole, he damn near your enemy now. You know what I'm saying? He damn me in there. You know what I'm saying? You right, girl. It's just like when I'm on not on this show, but like say if I make a post and I'm trying to I'm be honest. Like if I'm trying to agitate women a little bit today or something, or I'm trying to get women stirred up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a dude going, hey man, you need to start talking about women, man. They are queens, and be like, man, go on somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like a lot of men, and I'm gonna tell you this, a lot of men, we can sit up here and a man talk a certain kind of way, rougher than me, just double rougher than me. As soon as a woman come at this month, around here, now he El Suave. Yes, what you need? You need a few dollars? Run to the store for us and buy us a beer and this and that and get what you want, baby. Oh, here you go, baby. And he throws off a persona because he's trying to catch something right now. And I can see what he might be doing. But I just don't respect it sometimes because sometimes he doing it, and I say, I think it's evil when you're not, when you at least are not trying to represent yourself at any point. some like you remember when we was talking early and you were saying how, men, they come and they talk to you and you mean they represent them. You know what I'm saying? And they representative could be, goddamn it, like, wow. But you know what? There, you fall in love with that representative, and once you meet the real dude on down the line, you gonna hate him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna hate the real dude once that's what I'm saying about reason women should date and figure out who this person is before they go there. Because if you go and you start fucking with this person and you and 6 months down the line, y'all been having sex, all of a sudden now you done got pregnant, this and that, and this motherfucker flip up and change totally different. Goddamn, you ain't know this nigga was on drugs and all kind of shit. He done changed to a whole different person just to catch you.
Yep. We get that all the time.
Yeah. And I say that's the problem. When a dude that's how women be talking about. I didn't know he messed with men too. You should have got them. You should have got them. Did a little more research. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women. I'm talking about women. It's crazy how I can see women be around gays all the time and they can still not even know that dude ain't a man. Ain't a man. You know what I'm saying? How can you hang around gays all the time and then this dude you date and you ain't even know this man, goddamn it, like this here. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't doing enough research or you not checking the boxes of how a man would move. You know what I'm saying? You check the boxes on how you would like a man would move. And men can play games like that. He can move any kind of way he want to. But if a man just keep it real from the door, that's a different kind of dude. That's the dude that a lot of women they say they like. I want a man just to come tell me the real deal, truth, this and that and that and that. But a lot of people don't.
Okay. She said she understands what you're saying, though.
All right, come on, because I'm kind of behind it. But
people are not one-dimensional. Chivalry still exists in some men.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. I can agree that no, but what I'm saying is about the fooling situation. You remember when we were talking about being fooled? All I'm saying is chivalry exists, but sometimes we can get fooled because you run in a crowd and you meet this dude, and this dude ain't nothing. We looking at even the dudes around him, just looking at him like, oh, yeah, oh, damn, that nigga just goddamn he a whole different motherfucker right now. And then get what? Your boys can't tell on them. They just sit back and say, well, okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he go catch him a good one or whatever, and 6-8 months down the line, she like, man, how y'all let me goddamn and fuck with this nigga here? Hey, shit. You feel what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, that women get caught up in that point where they be like, we think he this and then he don't be that. Damn, did I hit what's name on it? He said, bless my good people done missed a portion of the show. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out and look for the usher. Now put your 2 cents in here, big dog. Cause I want to hear what you got to say. You be throwing them charms just like Jay Jones. I want him to say something. He must be driving one of them trucks right now. She said, good night. She said, pregnant? Oh, Good night to y'all. Yeah, I can understand. A lot of women at this age, sometimes what we talking about ain't getting pregnant, but I'm just saying how sometimes you can get to a certain point and really don't know who you're dealing with. That's how women become very angry sometimes when they get pregnant or something by a man and you thought he was one way and then next thing you know you find out, you know. Because how many women run around and saying they baby dad ain't shit?
A lot of them.
Why and when did they find this out? Before?
They knew before, but they're just saying it now.
No, what I'm saying, they knew he wasn't shit before.
I'm sure they did.
Oh no, because you're a kid. So a lot of people like, no, I
Well,
was young and dumb.
the thing
And we
is,
not got it on here. Okay.
no, the thing is, a lot of times you try to ignore the flaws that you see in people when it's
Uh-huh.
gonna show up later. I saw the flaw in the man I married
Uh-huh.
back in when I did, and I
Uh-huh.
ignored it, thinking things would get better.
Yeah.
Being gullible, gullible women. I was gullible. I was 23 years old. I
Yeah.
saw the flaws and I knew I shouldn't have said yes, but I did it anyway on how I felt that my heart was feeling. And I got everything that I deserved because I knew better.
Yeah.
I knew better. I saw none of these things coming up. I saw everything that was instilled in me as a child.
And I remember this, and I don't think I ever told this story on here, but I remember a dude that was a security guard, and I think he was making about $8 an hour or something like that back then. And I remember he tried to marry my mom, and I told my mom,
Really?
I said, "Mom, you don't want no dude that your son doing better than. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no dude like this here. Cause I can see through all this stuff. He was talking about he gonna be a preacher and a pastor and all this old stuff. And I was like, Mom, you know what he trying to get you at? That word, marriage. That's how a lot of dudes catch women. The M word. Soon as they say the M word, you'll look over a whole lot of shit you see just because he came with that and say wife and marry and all them type of phrases. A woman, I don't care what she say, she will change how she look at him just because he's saying wife and marriage. She would change. She would change and let some shit go that she wouldn't let go. All kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yep. Come on with my boy. Knew you gonna come with. Knew you gonna come
Question.
with. Come on with.
Ronnie said, question, why should he respond to the presence of a woman? Just cause her presence has entered the area, so one's physical appearance should command a or draw one's attention. Though I will agree, less mature males do go for that. And I was once the less mature like that. But growing up, us males becoming men, staying drawn instantly to fiscal becomes old and costly doesn't mean finance. Though this also applies vice versa. We us male to women, just cause us men come around, do continue. Go ahead.
Let me see.
Because the men come around, do what?
Let me see. What we at? Vice versa.
You can start from there.
Men come around to do or present commands to and draw attention just cause we are there. I'm telling you, man. So what I see in this right here, he said, and then completely agree with both of you. See, what I'm saying is I don't think a man should, and just like he said, He used to be a man that'll change how he talk. I used to be a man that tell a woman what they want to hear. But once you become a whole man, I remember dude said, you don't become a man when you just say yes. He said, when you become a man, you can learn how to tell women no. Feel me? And that comes to even me not changing who I am to become what that woman think I need to be. If she like me being me, then we can get somewhere. But if she like me for this person I'm trying to present to her, she ain't gonna like me.
Well, that be the thing. This be the thing. When people say that, you always say, you like me for who I am. So do I know all the way who you are? Or do you all the way know who I am? Will you like everything about me that's going forward? A lot of people don't tell everything about themselves because they're suppressing. So you can say what you want, men and women. We all suppress what we feel like our flaws may be, or our downcoming may be, what we like, what we dislike. You know, a lot of times we don't tell it all. But if you told it all, will you really be interested in being with somebody from what everything they know about you?
But listen, this is what I'm saying in that direction though. You want to give off who you are, a little aura of who you really are.
So an appetizer.
Right. Okay. What I'm saying is, what a dude is doing sometimes in these situations, and some women are doing too, they are advertising something they are totally not. You feel what I'm saying?
So what if it's 50 years of advertising?
It's hard to keep up with that. What I'm saying is, okay, I'm gonna tell you just like this here. I remember being a man. I remember going to any club, and I remember going to any club saying to myself that if I go at this club, I can pull a woman. You know, they used to always say, conversation rule the nation. I can pull a woman up out of here. But see, I'm gonna tell you this. Being myself, I can't do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Right. I can't do that because yourself becomes with certain stuff that you do, and being yourself gonna throw up some red flags where the woman gonna yeah. You gonna get what you ain't gonna get that woman that you think you're gonna get, or what's the name, the one that you launched at. You might come out there with a woman, but you ain't gonna come up with the one that you were going after. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you go after certain women, like you said, certain caliber women or whatever, you got to sell, just like women sell men dreams. A man got to sell her a dream of what he might be.
Well, I understand, and it's not my fault that you ruled and rocked the way you did. Like me, if I go in a situation, I just be a lady. I go in there just being kind, and I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb because that's something women are not giving off.
Right.
So just being cordial, being respectful, those things, it should be a common thing. But that's a new thing.
And you know what you're going to get? You're going to get super thugs that ain't never been nice all year. They're going to be like, ooh. They're gonna see a nice new gun up in that motherfucker. Be like, hey, baby.
First meet. Yeah. That's like throwing a steak in the lion's den,
What's up, Christopher, up in his thing? He said, ultimately, real recognize real. What's up, y'all? What's up, man?
What's up, guys? What's up,
man? Conversation can get started. Okay, we got two dudes in here that go tell it out here. Okay.
An example. I saw someone and remember their face and body, but not their name.
Oh.
He said, y'all slipping my dude. You is who you is.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, Lord.
Come on with it.
So when we learn ourselves, we know what we are giving and accepting, period. But this is the thing. Let me just tell you, just from a female perspective, like a lot of times, some women of a different caliber. Okay, we go out here and we rock and roll, and just say, for instance, we around here, we meet these super thugs. We're interested. We're openly, wholeheartedly, we're learning these things, right? You get in this thing, you move and rock and roll and get to understanding. But a real woman, we observe. So we learning from these tactics. So you taking all this stuff, you experiences, and you start moving this way. Before you know it, you will start reacting or feeling like the person that you're involved with, because you've had so many soul ties, till you start responding or acting like this person, and then you're becoming somebody that you're not used to. So then how do you move that way? It makes us terrible. Ladies, remember who you connect your soul to.
The lame you versus the real you. You got to embody what that BOF mean?
I don't know. Both of them, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both of them. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like I said, it go, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. It's hard at
like, for who? See the rest of what you're singing, sir.
Hello, come on with it. Sometimes you got to eat crow, but you own that.
But only to a point.
Yeah.
What does eat crow mean? I don't know.
He said both. Yeah, and I believe, but see, the lime you, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, the lime you and the real, hold on, the lime you and the real you is still you though. Some people won't be them. Some people be somebody else.
Representative.
Yeah, like I said, the boys be sitting up there looking at them like, well, who is this dude? They don't know who that came at this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, though. Sometimes you don't know who done showed up. And that's the crazy part about it. When you don't know who done showed up, you like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What you saying?
He said, ain't no bitch, but sometimes I play one just to make it.
Okay. That's what you mean by eating crow. Okay, I got you. Like humiliation, like you're defeated, but you came up.
Yes, I mean, sometimes people play that role. I read that one at the bottom too.
You're always the one initiating conversations, repair plans. That one?
Yeah. All right, come on.
Accountability only flows in one direction.
Dang, we got a lot of stuff. We might need a part 2 on this motherfucker too. Dang, we had that many.
You stay because it's familiar, not because it's healthy. I think that's what that was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on with it.
No touching, no affection, no emotional closeness. That's distance, not just a dry spell.
Yeah, and I think I'm
here for it. Let me hear what you think.
I don't know. I think some of this stuff comes because I'm trying to think, do people actually like each other like that? You know, when you're going through. No, I'm just saying because I think some people get in relationships and then I hear it too many times where women say, "Oh, the relationship used to be good, used to be what's not, used to be," but guess what? This the part. When a woman talking about outgrowing a man, that's when the relationship start getting fucked up. So basically, when this woman trying to make it seem like she better than this man now, that's when the relationship truly get effed up because
Okay.
she start moving like, I need something better than him. He's not enough. I need a man that can reach the top of the mountain with me, and I need to be like this here and this here. And let me tell you something. It's a lot of old men. They got big old mansion house. They got that old ugly ass truck out there, and he done had 40 years and not mad. You know what I'm saying? But we don't look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't even. It's women that'll be telling the joker, you won't even get a new car. I'll tell you now.
Chris said, "What's the topic?" Is I'm like, hell no, I hate everybody. Oh Lord, let me help you.
Come on with it.
The topic tonight is: when do you know if a marriage or a relationship has ran its course, and when is it time to leave a relationship? So, if it has ran its course, if this thing is over, when is it time to go pack your bags? That's what we're
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah. When is it time?
When is it time to say bye bye?
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Right. How do you say bye bye Pookie?
Bye bye Pookie. I'm gone.
Okay, come on with it.
So, oh yeah, affection is withheld to punish or control.
Ooh. Okay. That's called pussy punishment, if anybody know what that is.
And deep punishment too. If you
Come on with it.
want to control somebody but not giving them none, then okay. Sharon side. The topic is how do we know the end has come when the things we did in the beginning didn't keep the situation, keep the sustainability through the journey and has brought you full circle to the end. Oh my God, he just did it all the professional way. Hello.
So
How do you know?
I want you to break down. I want you to break down what he's saying in that one.
Well, he's saying just what the subject is. He's saying the topic is how do you know the end has come? It's over with. The end is here. How do we know this? So when the things we did in the beginning didn't keep it. So we tried everything in the beginning, even the representative, even the halfway truths, things like that didn't sustain what we thought we were building together. Yeah. So through that journey, and it has brought us to the full circle that this is how this has to end. So what brings us to this point? What get us here? So what's not working to help us build anything to go any further? What has we put this time into that it can be fixed?
I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't built on a good foundation. It's just like building quicksand. It's just like building a house. If you, yeah, it's built on quicksand. It built. If you don't, that's why they got a certain thing called good dirt and bad dirt. They take the good dirt out and the bad dirt out, and they put good dirt in. They pack it to a certain passivity and all this old stuff. That's everything got to be the foundation first. Your plumbing, you got damn concrete, then your framing, then your this, that, then your roof, last, and all that. But it got to be built right. And what's happening is people getting in relationships and it's not starting off right at all. It's not starting off right. You know what I'm saying? it's not starting off on a good footing. Go ahead.
Chris said, the instant you are disrespected, be gone. Get out of there.
Yeah. A lot of that. I remember going over a woman's house one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember just a little old slight word she said, something like, "Motherfucker acting like a B word," and I was like, "Whoa."
Acting like you, man.
Yeah, it was just certain things women say, and I know they speak it like that. I don't even like being around that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talk to another dude, like if I see a woman, she talking to a man, she like bitch, that bitch ass nigga. I ain't even gonna I ain't gonna even do it. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? Because don't call me one. I would not call you one. I
Yeah,
don't, even if you did, you won't have that opportunity again.
yeah,
It's just it.
because I ain't never liked the disrespecting women like that, and I wouldn't want no woman disrespecting me. So it's no reason to put you. And I feel like a lot of men put themselves in these situations where if a woman start disrespecting you from when she started out, if a woman ever call you the B word, you need to walk. You need to walk. If she straight up call you a bitch, you need to walk and don't look back. That's one thing that I don't respect the youngins because they can go back and forth. Bitch, fuck you, bitch, and all that. Nah. If woman call me bitch, it's over with. It's over with.
Look, there's a comedian, Corey Holcomb. You know, he used to say he used to slide that word in, see how she.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Don't even do that. Don't even slide it in because that's very offensive. If it's offensive to me, I know it guaranteed to be offensive to a man. So I would not put myself to do that, even if I'm angry.
But then it tell you what he going through too. At the same,
now he around here calling everybody bees.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and that's what it leads to. It don't lead when a woman start calling everybody, you know what I'm saying, bees around them. When they start calling men bees,
they be calling the BAN.
They can do it over there. They can do it over there. I have no problem.
Women in the store with bunnies on their head calling dudes BANs, just like that. Like it's just common. So I'm thinking like, oh, he heard that before. Chris said, and yes, I can and will cuss your butt out respectfully, of course.
Right. Come on with it.
Out here building castles on water and not land.
I'm telling you, that ain't no moat. You can't build a castle on the moat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's the problem right there. You're not. I'm gonna tell you this. If I look at a woman and I say, I can't see myself taking her to my mama, it ain't no reason for me to go there. You feel me?
It is what it is.
So it got to be a level of respect that I feel like I can one day take this woman around my mom.
You feel and when she go around your mom, she needs to know how to respect your mom.
Right.
Too. Let's say for instance, if you meet somebody that profane a lot and they profane around everybody that they're around, right? Right. So you take them to your family or your mom, and all they saying is this guy dang it is and just profaning around your mom. You know that's a level of respect. So I can't take Susie over here to meet my mom and my family.
I'm not gonna take it from
you. I know I can't because I got church folks in my family and they get offensive with all that profanity. No, you can't come around my folks.
I got church folks on. Look, I got church folks on my side of the family.
You can't be coming around here
on my mama's side. On my mama's side, I don't think none of her brothers and sisters, none of them drink. And I think on my daddy's side, you have a couple people that drink this and that, but it's not no vulgar. Like people get drunk and start
cussing. It's subtle. They don't be following that one.
So it's like it's like when you get with somebody, you want to somewhat blend a family.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you can't blend a family, it's like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like what
Mhm.
you know? And so I feel like you got to have, it got to be a certain level of respect. And I think that's the problem why a lot of women ain't getting picked up like they should, because you know women are moving so masculine and they thinking cussing, oh, it's nothing to cuss, it's nothing. All these tattoos ain't nothing. This purple hair ain't nothing. This green hair ain't nothing. It's something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ever take no woman around my mama with green, purple, orange. I mean, that's a no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna never do that. So I mean,
Mhm.
like some people that do that, they probably raised by a mama that done wore that type of hair, and they don't see nothing wrong with it. So birds of a feather flock together. So I don't have no problem with somebody.
Legally.
You know what I'm saying? That if that's what they do, but I can't do it.
Yeah, Chris said, please refrain from saying, God dang it, it's just out of respect of the Lord. And I agree. You know,
Mm.
sometimes that word can be a disrespect for Christians or whatever. He said,
Because
amen, brother, it's over.
oh well. All right,
Jennifer
come
said,
on with it.
relationships and marriages can continuously work. You don't get hired on the job, put in hard work for a week, and then just sit down on the job for 20 years. You don't like the job, but you hang in there to make it work. You are partners to complement each other. This takes compromise, compassion, understanding, trust, proper communication on both parts.
I
Hello, you said a whole jewel.
think you got that out of book, Jennifer. That's just too good.
Yeah, that was too perfect, but it
That
was
was
good.
that was good. That was a good one,
Too
Jennifer.
perfect, but it was good. It was
That was
good.
good.
It
You
was
think
it was
I
nice.
said already? Come on with
That
it.
part, I
They
agree
just
with
like you
Jennifer.
do. Yep.
It works, and with work, you have to know when to break and when to clock out.
Right.
And that's the thing. That's what I've been saying all night. When you're saying you feel like you know a time to leave, if it's anything you cannot fix or work on or to stick in and try and make it work, of course, clock out.
Yeah.
But if you can have any inkling of a possibility, I say work on it.
Yeah.
Man, I miss y'all. It takes time to sit next. Wow. It
Yeah.
takes this
Don't
site
forget to
nationwide.
like
Okay.
and share. Don't forget to
I
like.
miss you too, Chris. I just asked about you
I'm
not
telling
too long ago. I was like, dude, okay, we ain't
soon as
seen
I
no
seen Chris show up, I said, "Boy, it finna get wild."
no up. Glad
uh,
to have you around.
hold on. Okay, go ahead. Is it type of show, but site?
I've typed.
Go ahead.
He said, I type show, but site works too. Like, share, and subscribe. That part.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was I knew I was gonna get it out then. But you said neither person wants to address the gap.
Yep.
We're gonna get to some stuff. Come on with
Empathy and contempt. You feel indifferent toward your partner, or you feel contempt for them, which is stronger, more toxic indicator than anger.
mm. What's up, Chelsea? Up in his house.
Hey, Chelsea.
What's up, sus? Baby sus. Uh what
You trying to elaborate on that?
trying to figure out where I'm at. Okay, I see it. I see where I'm at. I see where I'm at. I see where I'm at. All right. All right, I'm back. All right, now what we were saying about it?
You were
Can
talking about empathy and contempt. You feel
read it
indifferent
one more
towards
time.
empathy and contempt. You feel indifferent towards your partner, or you feel contempt for them, which is stronger, more toxic indicator than anger.
Mm, yeah.
So you feel like your partner may have a little problem.
Yeah, I think more toxic than anger. I mean, some people think just like you were saying, like you remember when you were saying about outgrowing,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
that's
say that, but
I'm
we
saying
talked
that's a
about it.
phase where people can think that they outgrow. But I'm gonna tell you, when you meet them, you don't be with nobody 6 months to a year or 2, 3 years and don't know who the hell they is. So
That part.
a lot of
They
people
can
be
play like
good.
they don't know who
Yeah,
they
you
are,
can
but they
play like
know.
you ain't know who that
They
motherfucker
know
was,
who they
but
got.
you know who you got them with. Go ahead.
By the way, Miss Bella is my real life girlfriend. Fuck what she say. Hello, real life.
Come
The
on with
thing
it.
is, situationships don't make a good relationship. Don't make good relationships. Some of these bad qualities were present from the door, but
Mhm.
one going in thinking they're gonna change the other is catastrophe in the making. Hello,
Yeah, it is.
it's
And that's
catastrophic.
exactly,
That part.
look, that's exactly what I've been saying. If you go into a relationship, and sometimes people say, oh, that if they just change 2 or 3 things, that motherfucker be perfect. That motherfucker be perfect.
When
And
dude was crazy when you met him, dude gonna be crazy when you walk out
now,
that door.
now I'm gonna tell you, now, now I'm gonna tell you, sometimes people, goddamn it, get in relationships and then you get on down the line 3, 4 years, 5 years, and all of a sudden you find out you got, person that became a crackhead, or
That part easily.
now they doing shit that they wasn't doing at first. Now they smoke weed, now they smoke cigarettes, now they doing it, now they doing that. And you like, whoa, I didn't see this person here. This person slid in the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
actually, a lot of times people get in relationships. It has nothing to do with their battles are. You don't know what people deal with, the environment that they're in, and people move a little different, and you kind of get deterred, and you become a part of this thing. But
yeah.
it's up to the person to move different and move away from that to grow better as a person. So people are still working on themselves, even though they've decided to settle in a relationship. So
Mm.
everybody that get into something, they working on something within themselves. Somebody that used to beat women all the time. Hey, I used to beat my girlfriends up. But no, I ain't gonna beat this one up. I'm working on me. I'm building myself. I ain't gonna put no hands on them.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying there's different things that people work towards that you probably pick up a habit from, or you moving it from one situation to the new one. If you're willing to work on yourself, do that. We're not knocking that. Do that to build yourself for yourself, even if it's not just for the relationship.
And I remember a dude I knew that used to always get in a fight with his girlfriend. And then next thing I know, he messed around and met a girl that had some sons. And I think she had like 4 sons. And I think she said, you ever put your hand on me, I'll kill you. And I think that right there changed his whole outlook. And I don't think I ever heard him putting no hands on a woman since then. Because sometimes a man got to realize what you doing can lead to you not being alive no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
and that's what I say with a lot of that stuff too. Sometimes men just got to know you can't do what you used to do.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. So you get you the one at the bottom. You read that yet?
Lack of communication, conversations are minimal, or every attempt to talk turns into a fight. Sometimes that don't just be the person. They got somebody else that's gathering their attention, that's taking on their conversation, entertained. You know, a lot of times people gather this entertainment in their lives and they feel like what they got to start chaos here. I feel like everything that you do is not what I want because you're working and your representative showed up again. But the representative is not interested in you at this point. They know they got you, but they out here entertaining somebody else. And you have
like Joker said, a lot of folks out here trauma bonding.
Trauma bonding.
Yeah.
They are attaching themselves to the next person, trying to see where I can build with them to make myself feel good about what I got going on.
Right.
And not working on what you already have. And that be the problem with a lot of people. You're out here seeking more and not building and working on what you have. Yep, I got you.
Come on with it.
So you feel alone. You are handling problems, life, and emotional needs on your own, feeling like you're in partnership with no partner. But the thing is, a lot of times you have these things out here handling problems. If you don't communicate with your partner of what's going on, how would they know? How would they know? So it takes communication on both parts. Go ahead.
I agree. Hold on. I was gonna make it there. Come on with it.
Mm-hmm. It says your body is often the first to tell the truth. Somebody said that earlier. Your body is often the first to tell the truth. You start moving different. Don't touch me. You want to hug for me? Oh.
Come on with it.
No shared future. You cannot imagine a future together. You actively fantasize about a life alone with someone else. Ouch. That should hurt.
Yeah, and that's real, because you know, I think that's when people be talking about growing apart, but then I think stuff like that will bring people back together too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you know, people sometimes can see the future, but then I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people can't see the future. A lot of people be around here playing like they can see the future, but really can't. So that's a lot of that too. You know how people go out here and they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm building," and a lot of these people that talk about they outgrew somebody, they done outgrew everybody around them. Ain't got nobody but them around them now.
Yep.
So people got to look at that part too. All right, come on with it.
Irritation replaces affection.
Mm.
Well, that part, you got a real problem. You got unresolved issues around here. Separate lives. You spend most of your time apart, and you prefer it that way, with your social circles moving away from theirs. No more hanging out, family time, no more hanging out, friends time, no more dating, no more quality time, no movie time. You got separate lives. It's moving away. You don't do anything together anymore. So hey, it is what it is. It's over.
That's real talk, Chris.
He said, bro, a couple of ninjas had an actively attempt to murder me for me to understand that some actions will make someone want to kill you. Oh, yeah. Lord.
Yeah, my man, listen, I'm going to tell you. The stuff's so crazy out here. I remember, you know, people over popes, over you know, inboxes, over saying hello, texting. It's a lot of things out there that can be social media drove or whatever that you can reach out to somebody or whatever happened. And somebody else, the significant other or somebody can get that message and it can turn deadly. It can turn deadly just that quick because
That's crazy.
people don't realize how much emotional attachment one person might have with another person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then I tell people just like this here. And I was telling somebody that the same people that would call, you know, your significant other, your girl, your what's name, they would go crazy if the same person, if somebody else were calling their wife or something like that there, because they don't see nothing wrong in what they doing. They ain't doing it around a certain time because sometimes they feel like they can call outside of business hours and stuff like that. But people don't realize if you calling outside of business hours or whatever, you don't know what they man on. You don't know what if you go to somebody
How they moving, yeah.
and visit them at the hospital or whatever, or give them a card or give them what's that. You don't know what a next person would see that as. You know what I'm saying? And the same dudes that don't see nothing wrong with how they move and how they do stuff would not let a motherfucker do them like that. They would probably go crazy if somebody did that. Let one of these motherfuckers that been married 20, 30 years, and these same people will call people for being there. Oh, I need you to do this for me, this and this. Somebody else, goddamn, wife, girlfriend, after hours, after work hours.
Yep.
And they would call somebody, but let you call their wife. Let them hear another man's voice on the other end of
At 10:30 at night.
Oh, I was just checking on you. And when you come in to work tomorrow, blah, 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 this man gonna lose his motherfucking man. Why the hell he calling you outside of work and booty this and blah, blah, this? The same dudes that don't mind doing it will hate for anybody to do them like this.
Yep.
Yep.
That's so true.
Tell you,
That's
man.
so true.
And sometimes women don't get it. You know, when they significant other, somebody try to tell you what this dude doing. I don't agree with it because he wouldn't want me calling his wife. You feel me? If the
Yeah.
man would want me calling his wife, don't call mine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Email her ass or whatever you got to do or whatever. But I mean, I'm just being serious though. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah. Some people that'll do stuff, they wouldn't want none of that stuff done to them. And like I said, that stuff can get people hurt and all kind of stuff. And sometimes you just got to
Discombobulated, whatever.
sit back and realize this was going down. Sometimes you got to bag all the way off stuff because sometimes you got to realize sometimes you put yourself in this situation. It's a dude that'll call somebody else's wife and the husband get on the phone. Like, what is it? He'll argue with the man like he got the right to call your wife. But it got them let that man ask him for his wife number.
Hmm?
That motherfucker was goddamn clown from here to Cancun. And I'm just keeping it real. Come on with it.
Oh Lord. Roommate syndrome. You share a home and responsibilities, but lack any deep romantic or emotional connection.
Shouts out to my auntie. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Everything your partner does feel wrong. Don't sweep the floor like that. Don't touch that like that. Don't move that way. Eggshells. And you said that sound like a what? A pimp.
Yeah. Like a pimping.
Constant conflict. Arguments are repetitive, unresolved, and destructive with no willingness to improve. Oh, it's time to be gone. Forget go. I all of that, constant conflict, that got to be real hostile.
People
That's
don't
a real
realize
situation.
how bad it can get. And some people don't realize how bad it can get one-sided. See, some people don't realize they destroyed the whole relationship. A lot of people that they can sit up there and they can sit up there and they will act like they ain't did nothing wrong. But I'm gonna tell you, I'd have been on the outside looking in, talking to folks or whatever, and I done seen how some women talk and how they move and how they can destroy a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women just don't see it's them. They don't see it because accountability is a cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come on with it.
Unaddressed issues, a refusal to address issues such as addictions, infidelity, or mental health, leaving you feeling unsafe and drained. Oh, yeah.
Okay. He said that's why men are more respectful and consequently of being disrespectful are so much greater. Yeah. And what it is men are going out their way sometimes to be respectful and sometimes to be respectful for their wife's job and all that. But when dudes and all mother try calling after hours and all kind of stuff, dudes got to realize, man, you got to call between them lines. Don't nobody care if you a pastor or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to call between them lines. If y'all had to see it like
Pastors are 24 hours. What are you talking about?
you said, what?
Pastors are 24 hours.
You know they died too, though.
Well, you know that
No,
you
I'm
got
saying,
to work on that. You're
no, I'm
going to be
saying,
a
you know,
pastor one day, right?
no, I'm saying, pastors get deleted too, right? I'm
You
just
said
saying.
on the live. That's what you said.
No, but deleted. I don't want to say certain things on the thing. It mess with you.
For what? God got them.
No,
Hallelujah. God cover them.
yeah, we'll cover them up in the casket. Okay, I'm just saying.
You do too much. You do too much.
Cause look, there's a lot of these same. Look, a lot of these same ones going out here. I done seen in Memphis and what's name. They be talking about,
wait a minute now.
Pastor that hurt people. Pastor going out here hurting people and everything. These pastors crazy that. They got them guns, the big old guns on their side. Go ahead.
Loss of respect. The relationship is characterized by disrespect, control, or abuse. Sexless season doesn't end a relationship, but a sexless relationship with no intimacy, no safety, and no repair just might end it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It may need to be cut it. When your effort becomes effortless. So you don't have an effort to do anything. So it's just effortless.
That part becomes effortless.
Effortless. She being disrespectful equals no change. He being respectful, he might die. Oh Lord.
He being disrespectful, he might die. No, he right. He said she being disrespectful
Equals no change.
He being disrespectful, he might die. If he be disrespectful to another dude, say another dude to be around here trying to kill him.
Like, I've seen like these little I saw a thing I guess they were chimpanzees or whatever in the same thing, and the little lady was at the window and she was like talking and flirting with somebody. And he just came up and just said, like rah rah rah. She got it together. But then they turned around and showed a man doing it. And she came up and said, "When?" He did like this, like, wait a minute. It is what it is. Dominance is something serious.
Come on.
So are you past the point to repair what has left the relationship to fix anything, or are you just delaying the truth? So you just can't fix it, what you doing? Or you just around here tripping like you don't know this stuff is over with?
Sometimes you look at a wonder and it's cracked, you be like, I need to repair it. And then sometimes you put a piece of tape on it. And then the tape will last for a year. Might last 2 years. Might last 4 years. But as soon as that tape, goddamn it, come off there or whatever and everything collapse, you got to replace the glass.
What if a tree come and knock that same window out while the tape is on it? Then what?
Probably had to replace half of the house.
The house and the window, right? So why not fix the little things before it become a big thing?
It's same thing that reason people don't fix a dent on their car and they wait till they get a real lick and fix the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, you're fired. You're so fired.
Come on with it.
Jumping off topic though, I did not see y'all last week at the Boom 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 room.
Man,
I wanted to come, but
last week when it cold? When it cold?
It was something.
Week.
No, I had something going on last Friday. I already prearranged. That's why I didn't make it, but it was my intention to come to see the guy. What was his name? The artist.
I'm going to get down there to the Boom Boom.
Yep, I got to go and check out the Boom Boom room and just boom boom in the room. I'm coming. Put me down. I'll come this year.
This year.
I'm coming this year. Keep it open all year. I'm coming.
No, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how to get there. Come on with it.
Think about dogs. A female pit bull has way more leverage than the male because they want to bark more than fight. But I'll fight your dog without question.
Yeah. Because look, they want to hunt, but they're gonna fight all the dudes trying to hunt you.
That part.
They ain't gonna fight us.
And we gonna get it.
They're gonna fight each other and then they try to kill each other.
I know, right?
But I understand what he's saying.
Yeah. You fight to get what you want.
Well,
and you got somebody that's bigger than you, because I start thinking like, yeah, somebody bigger than you. I'll leave it at that.
No, I'm gonna grab Chris too. We had to come down there and let Chris do a rap concert. Chris, you still rapping? We gotta make something pop. Gotta make something pop. Oh, let me put this last but not least. Bam. Oh, damn, I hit the wrong thing.
What? Well, hello, it's the end of this show just tonight. But we'll see you guys back on next Tuesday at 9 p.m. One other good thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Like it, share it, subscribe, follow Mr. Honeysucker. You know, let's do that thing.
Like we tired. We tired, boss. We tired, boss.
No.
Joe got to go to work tomorrow. Got to do something.
Oh. Yeah.
Got to do something. It was nice. It was a nice show. And how they say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up off here. We're going to see y'all next Tuesday at
Tuesday.
9 o'clock.
Next Tuesday. We'll see you guys on next month.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Trip out big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. All right, I'm a surfer, boy, to hurt the sea. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this weekend, free party.
Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Down to those 6 feet, a pocket full on repeat. Strong with pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Pizza go about 100 miles. Gotta look, can't miss now. Standing tall with it, always on go. Taking me to pen pal.
Which day is free? Oh, okay. Oh, that means. I don't know if that's a free party or free Paris or whatever. I don't know if it's free or what.
He says free to get in. That's what it means.
Okay.
Entrance is free. Ladies, come and show up. You can eat and drink free while it lasts. That's what it means.
And that's second exit, right?
Push it up when the chorus hit. Violins and a bell tip. Open up, let me splash.
That's the second exit. Ten, right?
Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid.
No.
Till I'm 6 feet.
I was gonna say that's the second exit, right? Cause let me see what this is. Yeah, exit one. Okay, exit 124, 5 minutes down on the right hand side. Plow. All right, got it.
That's your right hand.
Got it. I got my right hand in. I got my right hand up. I got my right hand in it, and I shake it out.
Listen. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. Got him! Got him! Bye, Felicia.
Y'all fancy.
All right, bruh. We're gonna keep pushing and love and respect back at you, bruh. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday on the show. Be there or be square. We're gonna get this thing cracking.
Crack-a-lacking. Good night, everybody. Much love.
Good night, and we up out of here.
Deuces.
Next, don't forget to share, like, share, and subscribe. And we up out of this thing. Peace.